After many years and the passing of a generation, your family has resettled in the area of Thinis, in Upper Egypt. Here, a small band of local rulers is attempting to extend its influence over Lower Egypt and all lands along the River Nile, and to unite this realm under its own house with one supreme leader. Establishing Thinis as a thriving city like nothing ever seen before will prove the worthiness of the Thinite Confederacy and help them gain supremacy over Lower Egypt and the other factions vying for power. In time, this will mean providing the population with entertainment and building wonderful temples to worship the region's patron deity. To build a city this grand will require a substantial supply of cash. You'll find rich deposits of gold ore in Thinis, and harvesting them should be your first priority.
Okay. So this is where the getting workers thing becomes really annoying, because you can look at the mini-map here. Our gold is way up here, and down here is kind of where it's a good place to build your housing. Obviously that becomes a problem trying to get workers. So I think I'm going to adopt a different build technique, at least until I start getting roadblocks. Yeah, so we now have access to the palace as well, and constables, which will help reduce crime. In this game, crime comes from a number of factors, and I think at this point in the game it's mostly because people are poor. That's not actually what I want. Yeah, I can't even look at the map in this assignment. Arrgh! Okay, well anyway, yeah, all that grass right there is good for the houses, because that's where we need to build our wells and stuff. I could build them around the oasis here, though. Now, the regular houses, since they're supplied by these water buildings, and we now have access to the water supply building, they can be built in the desert here. I think it's like the mansion and certain other buildings have to be built on the grass. Well, let's have a look at this. Yeah, the water supply has to be built in the grass, at least. I know farms do as well. Do we have access to those? Nope. We're still on hunting lodges. Okay, you know what? I'm going to, well, I really, without roadblocks, I really don't want to make too many roads, but I think I will have to anyway, and I still can't build while I'm paused. Oh, I'm remembering why I don't like this game so much. Okay, so, well, if it's just touching, does that count? Yes. Okay. So I think what we'll do here is we'll just build sort of a stretch of houses and other buildings. And that should be probably more than enough, actually. I'm going to fill that in. So let's build a water supply. And what else can we build from the beginning? Hunting lodges. I don't want to build that close by like that, but I also kind of want to keep it close. I mean, at this point I don't think it really matters about the appeal, because it's just the conditions are so easy. We'll put a bazaar. Now the thing about the bazaar is that obviously you know, it's required to distribute your goods amongst the people, but it actually has low appeal. So it's not a good idea to live next to it, but you have to keep it at a certain distance so that it can actually supply your houses. It's kind of annoying in that regard, because again, it just makes city planning that much more difficult. Okay, so we are building up here. That's good. We apparently don't do I have my workers? Nope, I still don't have my worker overseer. That is arg. Okay, well, what else can I do? Ah, yes. So I should probably put these down. We're gonna need a firehouse. Now these are other buildings essential to keeping your buildings from catching fire and destroying themselves and all that stuff. But again, for some strange reason, they have low appeal, so you don't want to put them right next to your houses. So we'll go ahead and put one there. Architects post there. Hopefully they'll go that way. They are not, of course not. The police station, on the other hand, I think does have relatively good appeal, so I'll put that closer. The palace has excellent appeal. People love to live next to this, so I think I'll put that down. Maybe I shouldn't put that down right now, though. I might not have enough people for it. Oh, what the hell. Put down a police station, even though I could fit something there, whatever. I really want my roadblocks. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down yet another batch of the architects and the firefighters, just so things don't burn down up here. We need more workers. And I am reluctant to build this stuff here. This is not building up. What is your problem anyway? Does not have access to water. Well, here he comes. Now you've got access to water. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Now these can be 2 away, so I could put... Yeah, fine, we'll surround it. I could even put like that. So long as there's not 4, they wouldn't develop into a 2x. These are aggravatingly not developing into a 2x2. Suppose I could put another one of these here. Oh boy, I can't wait until we get roadblocks. Okay, so it's the palace. There we go. By hovering over the palace, I can see my unemployed, and I have no unemployed. We need a lot of people. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just going to get started on the gold mines. Guess I'll put it there. Yes, I know I need more workers. Put one there. I can't even put down another one? Whatever. Alright, let's speed this up. Okay, these are actually evolving. We don't have access to the... here we go, the religious stuff. Okay. Yeah, so we need temples and shrines, and we have to give festivals. So it's actually kind of like a more annoying version of the religious stuff in Emperor. So apparently we have just Bast. Okay, that's fine. Your cities have patron deities, and you have to appease the patron deities more than you do the other deities. So you have to have more temples, more shrines dedicated to them, otherwise they'll get pissy with you, and it causes bad things to happen. But you still have to appease other gods, otherwise you will face the consequences. And you still can't build while you're in pause. Arrgh. No, not another temple, I want a shrine. Okay, entertainment. Wow, we're actually covering a lot of ground, and I just put my temple where I could have put one of these entertainment platforms. Aggravating. Put a shrine down there. Okay, so we need a juggler's school. The entertainment buildings generally do not have good appeal, and that is just because I guess they cause a lot of noise and a lot of racket. Strangely though, the juggler's school does have fairly good appeal, so putting that in places is a good idea. And of course we need a booth now to be able to place these and have a place for the jugglers to go. This is something that requires a corner junction. So, like right there would have been fantastic, but you know what? We can build another one. We'll put that away, put a booth down right there. And religion, temple, the best. Okay. 18% unemployed now. Wow, we are evolving a lot of these people very quickly. We're not getting food down here, though. That's the problem. And, whatever, never mind. Yeah, so I would have had to build another bazaar in this area to cover these people. Again, it's just one of those really annoying things that I'm glad they fixed in Zeus and Emperor.
Excellent! You have built the first true city in this unforgiving land, providing for your citizens' corporal and spiritual needs, and have helped the Thinite Confederacy unify the divided land.
Alright. Next one should be the last tutorial mission, and then we can get on to the real game. So, see you then.